We're back in our yoga studio because today we will talk about the 4 generations of made-to-move Millies. Oh, and by the way, before I start, I apologize in advance for my voice. I've been sick the past couple of days, so I haven't crafted that much, but I promise a new video this week. I'm so excited because I recently received our package in the mail just in time for this video. Here we have Wave 1 Made-to-Move Millie. She was first released in 2015 and is the first made-to-move doll with 22 points of articulation along with 5 other dolls in this line. The condition of the box she arrived in leaves much to be desired, but I don't really mind because I don't plan on keeping her in this. Let's set her free from all this plastic. Her cardboard backing has a lot of interesting pictures, so I may recycle this, perhaps on another video. Here she is on a closer look. Honestly, I didn't care for made-to-move dolls much when they first came out because I only started collecting around 2018, so that makes it 6 years more or less. On Instagram, Wave 1 Millie ties with Wave 4 in our poll, getting the most votes for most favorite at 35%. And Gabe Collects Doll says, in my opinion, I think Wave 1 and 2 are the best Millie made-to-move. I'm loving the screening on this doll because it just looks so crisp and there are no pixelations whatsoever, although the hot pink lip color ages her just a little. I also like the color block theme of her outfit. Her pink top paired with black pants just looks Barbie-core to me. Her blonde hair is down and has a side part on the left side and is actually layered. Speaking of hair, one thing that scares me about all dolls is the possibility of being a glue head. SlideSmart6894 on Reddit says she is, so that's something to watch out for. There's actually one way to confirm that. If you have a doll and you pinch its head, if you feel it's quite hard compared to the other dolls you have, there's a possibility that it might be a glue head, especially for older dolls. And yeah. That scares me a little. No accessories come with it, same for the rest of them, but that's the thing with Yoga Made-to-Move Barbies. When I learned about this line, she's already been sold out and was so expensive then, so I just kind of waited until the next wave came around. Luckily, this doll is still available on Amazon, so I took the plunge and got her before she disappears from the listings. Next is Made-to-Move Millie from Wave 2. She and her sisters came out in 2018, around the time when I was just starting my collection. Hein Let Loose on Reddit says Wave 2 has the best eyes and lip color with tanner skin. Both Barbies Wave 1 and 2 are actually on a standard made-to-move body. Here's a skin tone comparison between the two. Actually, they both have tan skin, but looking at it more closely, I would say Wave 1 Millie has more of a warmer undertone, while Wave 2 is a little bit on a cooler side. While Wave 1's hair is layered and much shorter, Wave 2's is much straighter and also longer. You know, I was so thrilled when I first got her and I didn't know a thing about head swapping back then, so I intended to keep her as is. I got to change her outfits every now and then, but changing her head didn't come to mind. Aside from articulation, what I like the most about her is her face screening. The Millies and other dolls I had around the time also had the same quality of face screening, which was really great. No pixelation, no graininess, I just love everything about it. You can probably see a slight blush on her cheeks, but that's it. If there's one thing that I wish was better, it would have to be her outfit, specifically her top. This knot on the side of her shirt makes her look like she's leaning on one side when she's actually not. And I don't know if it's just me, but I noticed that I could not make her look down. But the plus side is that her range looking up is good. A little. Or maybe it's just designed this way to make yoga poses much easier. 2021 saw the release of Made-to-Move Millie from Wave 3. When I got her, my collection was already growing and I had some dolls that need head swapping. And originally, I wanted to swap her head with my first ever doll, but I was hesitant because I figured I needed first to fix her glue head. I still haven't gone around to that yet because I have a bunch of them, and I need some time to work on each of these. First wave was color block, second is floral pants, and the third wave is all about dye patterns. I like the pattern on her pants. And while I'm not a very big fan of printed on pattern on clothes, I'm giving this one a pass because the color palette is so good. On second thought, I think I also like the pants of Millie from Wave 2. Her hairstyle also changed because if the previous waves had their hair down, this time it's on a high ponytail, which her right side profile silhouette logo is known for. I love a lot of things about this doll except for one thing. Guess what it is? Yep, it's that screening. I have no idea about what happened between 2018 and 2021, but this is when we started seeing grainy face screening, and I'm not a big fan. I love this face mold even though Millie gets dunked on a lot, but the grainy and pixelated screening is so off-putting for a lot of collectors. This could also be the reason why she tanked in our Insta poll. Our newest Made to Move Yoga Millie came out just most recently and made an appearance in our DIY yoga studio video along with Brooklyn and a curvy Made to Move. Their outfits theme is all about marble patterns and I love it. The color, the contrast, everything just goes well. This wave has 3 dolls only, so completing the collection wasn't as draining. If we are to compare this Millie to her previous versions, she has the most makeup on. The others look more neutral and have minimal makeup, but this Millie is all glammed up. Pan Toasty on Reddit says, Wave 4 Millie gives Generation Girl vibes, and I can see that. Here's a back view of our dolls, and you can see here that Wave 2 has the longest hair out of the 4 of them. Wave 3 has the lightest shade of blonde. Wave 4 has the darkest blonde out of the 4. Wave 1 and 2's hair are about the same length, and the parting on their hairstyle are all different. Wave 1's part is on the left side, Wave 2's part is on the right, Wave 3's hair is on a high ponytail so there's no part, and Wave 4 has a center part held in place by a pink elastic. Wave 3 and 4's face screening are similar aside from, well, the pixelation. Their eyebrows are also the same because you can see individual strands compared to Waves 1 and 2 where it's just a solid color. One other thing I noticed is that all 4 Millies have pink in their palette, which is great because we know Barbie is known for that color. Wave 1 has a pink top, Wave 2 has pink under her gray top, Wave 3 has a lot of pink here and there, and Wave 4 also has a pink top. They have the same 22 points of articulation, but aside from the differences in outfit and makeup, I also noticed that the hinges on the newer ones tend to be more flexible. They've used different materials over the years, but while I'm happy that the body and the hinges have gotten better, I do hope that they add more articulation to allow shoulders to rise up and move forward and backward for more posing possibilities. Also, I'm still hoping that the pixelation issue gets resolved soon. If this becomes a big issue for Barbie's fanbase, after all, most of their customers are collectors who look at these details with keen observation. And I know when that day comes, I won't be the only one rushing to the stores to get their hands on these dolls. Thank you for joining us in reviewing 4 generations of Made to Move Millie. Let us know in the comments below which of them is your favorite and what you like about them. Give us a like, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We'll see you next time.